Hi everyone, my name is Kathy Anderson and I'm your instructor for computer applications. I really enjoy teaching this class. If you read my information under the Meet Your Instructor link in your course, you'll know that I've had a lot of experience in working in various roles in health services administration. I've managed clinic offices, physician offices, and directed large business offices who did the billing and collections for large physician groups. I've worked on a lot of different committees and worked in conjunction with a lot of different departments at the various hospitals of the health systems that I've been involved with, and just feel like I have a really good background to teach this class. So this is a really fundamental, important course. It's just one of those textbooks that you're going to want to keep to use as a reference for your future courses, as well as any type of future positions that you want to hold or maybe currently hold. It's a very good class that talks about the business side of medicine, and so regardless of whatever your goals are, whether you want to pursue a clinical career or pursue more of an administrative, supervisory and managerial career in health administration, this is the type of information that employers love employees to have. So you'll want to make sure that in any future interviews that you go on, and your resume and your cover letters that you use to apply, that you make reference to your experiences with the course and the experiences of the assignments that you're going to have in this course. You're going to be working with a separate website that you're going to access through the Blackboard, and you're going to be using Metasoft software, which is a commonly used software that small physician offices use for their practice management side, the registration, scheduling, billing part of their system, as well as the electronic health record side, the clinical side of their electronic health record. And so you're going to be functioning, doing exercises, working as different roles in the healthcare arena: front desk receptionist, scheduler, medical assistant, physician, and it's really great experience. I want to take the time to walk you through the course. I find that if you take the time to watch this and become familiar with the course early on, that you end up saving a lot of time in the long run. So I'm going to walk you through. Here we are in the computer applications course. Of course, the Meet Your Instructor screen is what we're on, and that's where you found this video. And so be sure that you take the time to read the information. Here's a copy of your textbook along with the information. Hopefully you already have your textbook. That also has the access code to access your Connect exercises at the McGraw-Hill website. You will never go to that website directly. I will show you how you're going to access getting over to that site. You're going to want to always use it directly from the Blackboard. You don't have to download anything special to get access to these assignments. Here is your how you're graded. You can see that 20% is the Metasoft assignments, and then 15% is a week 4 project that you're going to want to begin on starting on week 1. The week 4 project, I will speak to that in more detail in a minute as well. And then as you go down, and you're going to want to carefully read this Getting Started with Connect. You want to make sure that you understand how you get access to Connect, and that if you have any problems getting connected, that you understand that you're going to connect or call the technical support of McGraw-Hill. So continuing, you're going to want to make and look at the syllabus. You want to download the syllabus here. On the home page is where your announcements are, so you click for more announcements, and there's no announcements posted yet, but you'll see all the announcements that are posted here. And they also will send you an email to your Kaiser email address, so be sure whatever email address you check often, that you forward your Kaiser email to that email address so you don't miss out on any information, because I try to keep you updated with announcements, so you want to make sure you check them often. Under the Start Here link, there's a lot of different information. There's course resources that you're going to want to check out. Here's where your study guides and your rubrics. So here is the rubric for all of your discussions. You have a discussion each week, and you'll want to make sure that you check out the rubric on the expectations of the discussion. You'll need to post on 3 separate days: an initial post answering all the different questions or discussing each of the topics for the discussion, and then on 2 other days you're going to be responding to classmates' posts, adding to the information, doing some additional research, and posting a citation for your initial post and at least one of your response posts. The Connect tips is a PDF. You're going to want to make sure that you check this out. It talks about how you connect with to McGraw-Hill, and whether, if you have connectivity issues, what kind of things you want to check before you call tech support. And then here's your study guide for your midterm and your final exam. That was course resources. Under, if you go down, tips and support talks about Firefox being the recommended browser when you're using your Connect, doing your exercises. And if you do need to contact technical support, here is the phone number, and here are the hours of operation for them. So it's a little bit different for depending on the day, but they are well available to you to help you. And so they can help you if you're having problems with your computer, making sure that if you need to upgrade any aspect of your computer, that you can do that so that you can do the exercises for Connect. So how you're going to connect and access the Connect website initially is you're going to go to week 1. And then if you scroll down, it'll be chapter exercises for week 1 chapter exercises, chapter assignments down here at the bottom. You're going to click on that. And then for week 1, you're going to do chapter 3 and chapter 4 exercises. It starts with chapter 3. And when you click on that, it's automatically going to bring you over to the McGraw-Hill Connect website. And the first time you get over here, it's going to ask you to redeem your access code and to set up a user name and password so that you can set up your login information to do your assignments. Once you do that the first time, then every time you come over here, you won't have to do that again. It'll just bring you to the exercises. And here, if you go home, you can see that you have chapter 3 through 13 exercises that you're going to be working on each week. You just click on chapter 3 to get to chapter 3, and then it walks you through an exercise that will actually demonstrate the part of the system that it is showing you, and then it's going to have, that's the watch it section, and then it'll be the try it section where you're actually going to do the exercises yourself. And then the apply it section is where it's going to ask questions about what you have learned in the exercise, and then that was what you're going to be graded on. And then when you want to go back to the Blackboard, you just click here, Return to Blackboard. So you'll always access your Connect exercises through the Blackboard. Okay, no, they brought that back. So then you'll have those each week. So be sure you email me with any questions. I'm here to help you. Like I said, that the live chats will be on Monday nights, typically at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you can join live, but if not, it'll be recorded. Very important to watch the recording if you can't join, because I always walk you through the assignments of every week, make sure that you understand what to do and what the expectations are. And then I also discuss concepts from your textbook that you're going to be reading that week, so that when you do read your text, the information is somewhat familiar to you. You'll be able to absorb it more easily and remember it. And it's that students are always more successful that are able to watch the recordings or join live. I do like a lot of contact with my students, so feel free to email me. And with any questions, I find email to be the best means of communication, because I check my phone all the time just like you do. So then I can see that you've sent me an email, and then that way I can give you the quickest response possible. There is in your discussion, you'll have a discussion every week. There is week 1 ask questions. You can post questions here, but just be aware that I only see these questions if I'm logged into the course, which I do several times a day, but I'm not always logged in. So email is really the best way to get a quick response from me. Be sure to post an introduction. Very important for your classmates and myself to understand who you are, where you are in your program, how familiar you are with online learning, what you're working toward, what degree you're working toward, and so forth and so on. It helps us, get to know each other a little bit in this virtual environment. Again, every week you'll have your assignments at a week 1 overview. In the first week, you're going to submit your certification and your pretest. There is links to every chapter that you're going to be reading. There's information PowerPoints that will review the information. Here's your discussion board that will bring you back to just the same screen that we were just on. And then here's your week 1 chapter assignments that you're going to use to get over to Connect to work on your Connect exercises. Okay, so welcome again. I look forward to working with you. Email me, like I said, with any questions that you have. I'm happy to help you. I want you to all be successful, and let's have a great start.